Alright, welcome to another edition of my Street Fighter 4 Basics videos. I'll lower the volume a little bit here. This one is actually going to be Sagat. Sagat is one of the best characters in the game. He's actually ranked extremely high both in Japan and the US. And it's because he's built pretty solid in this game. He seems to be a combination of his Super Turbo and Capcom vs. SNK 2 incarnations. Now, the first thing I want to do is show you some normals that are really good with him. One of his most abused normals is Stand Fierce Kick. As you can see, look at the range on that. I mean, that's half a screen away and I'm kicking Ryu right in the face. Right there is the end of the range. It's good as an anti-air as well. If someone's jumping at you, it will hit them out of the air often. The other good normal is hold forward and press roundhouse. Now, as you can see, it really has no practical application for on the ground. However, I will later on show you what it's used for. His best jump-in attack, if you're hitting dead on, like from this, without a cross-up, it's jumping roundhouse. It's damaging, and you can combo right off of it, either into, say, a low-medium kick or a couple of shorts, which I fucked up. There you go. Another good move, though, for crossing up is his jump short kick. And as you can see, the timing is you have to do it late. So watch, you have to do it around when I'm landing around Ryu's hip. See, it didn't combo because I didn't hit him near the hip. You have to jump late. There you go. The later you wait to press it, the better chance you have of comboing after it. However, if you wait too late, you will miss Ryu entirely and just land on the ground like just happened right there. Okay, some other combo ability. His normals for combo ability are basically short. I mean, short can cancel into itself. You just need to have the timing down. You can even combo crouching short into standing short if you want, which I can't do right now for some reason. There you go. And after that, after those hits, you could do whatever you want. So you could do Tiger Knee, which I fucked up. Hold on. There you go. A couple of shorts into Tiger Knee, or you can do Uppercut. And that gives you a lot of options, which is basically what you want, depending on if you have Ultra or not. Another really good normal is a Sweep, because it's quick, does good damage, and has decent range. It's good to use that to punish a lot of moves. If characters are coming at you and they miss, go ahead and give them a Sweep. And then pretty much one of his new attacks for this game is his overhead. If you hold forward and press Fierce Punch, that's an overhead attack. So if they're crouching, they can't block that attack. They have to be standing in order to block that attack. Okay, now I'm going to go into Sagat's special moves. The first one he has obviously is the Tiger Shot, which could be low or high depending on if you press punch or kick. And a lot of players, their main strategy is kind of back up a little bit, just stand back here, throw Tiger Shots for much of the round, throw a couple EXs in there, because what if Ryu starts throwing fireballs at me? I want to be able to go through them. So the EX Fireball will absorb his fireball and hit him. When they come at you, then you do that anti-air kick, or if they're close enough, you do a Tiger Uppercut. Speaking of the Tiger Uppercut, I want to explain a little bit about it. It's a little bit different in this game than it has been in past games. In past games, for example, people could be jumping, which I'll do right now. Like, for example, in Super Turbo, if Ryu's jumping and he's at the arc of his jump there, and I just did a Tiger Uppercut like that, it would have hit him in Super Turbo. But in this game, as you can see, the range is greatly reduced. You have to be pretty much right next to him in order to get it to hit. Also, what I want to show you, there's good and bad times to use the uppercut. If Ryu's at the arc of his jump, like the top part of his jump, and I do an uppercut early, that's a bad time to do the uppercut. And the reason is because if Ryu were to press a button while he was up there and I was off the ground, I didn't mean to do that, but if I was off the ground like that, it'll trade. Now, Sagat has his most priority when he is still on the ground. So let me show you what I mean by that. Let me get Ryu to stop jumping here. If he's just, for example, that right there, if it hits when your feet are still on the ground, Sagat has high priority, but he loses that priority if his feet are off the ground. So you don't want to see, like, if you see a Vega flying through the air or you see an Akuma jumping around, you don't just want to start throwing out uppercuts, because chances are you're going to miss or they're going to get traded on. However, if they jump towards you and you have the ability to hit them with the uppercut deep while your feet are still on the ground, like that, then by all means do so, and it's an excellent anti-air. His other special move is his Tiger Knee, and there's a couple variations on it, meaning if you use the short version, the medium kick version, or the heavy kick version, and basically they all go different distances, but they do the same amount of hits. Now what I found is that a lot of characters like Blanca have a very hard time getting out of a lockdown pattern with a couple shorts. You do a Tiger Knee that just barely stays outside of his range, and you're barely touching him like that. Because if you do, you get really fast recovery, and you can actually do that, and if you were to block it, you can keep going into more shorts, or you have an option to go do it something like this. Tiger Uppercut. If he had blocked that and he tried to counterattack me, I could have Tiger Uppercut him on reaction. That's a really good strategy with Sagat. Alright, so I showed you some of the basics. Now I'm going to go into some combos for you. If he wasn't in the corner, that would have done a lot more damage. There it is. Some basic combos. You got jumping roundhouse, low medium kick, and then you have an option. You can either do any of his special moves. Low tiger, or you can do a tiger knee. That's a super, not a tiger knee. But you can also do a tiger knee like this. Oh my god. Or you can do an uppercut and then cancel into a focus dash into the ultra. A lot of options with Sagat's combo system. Alright, so now I'm going to demonstrate the ultra juggle that Sagat has, and it's completely based off of holding forward plus fierce kick, or roundhouse as you call it. As you can see, what it'll do, it makes Ryu kind of float in the air for a second. So you do it and then you immediately do the ultra and it juggles. And as you can see, it does a lot of damage. So a lot of people base their entire game with Sagat around staying back, just throwing fireballs for the whole round, waiting for their opponent to jump over one, and then just wait, hit them with that kick, and combo into the ultra. Keep in mind though, if you hit that ultra in the corner, it doesn't get all the full hits as if you had hit it mid-screen. Mid-screen is really the only way to get all the hits off of that ultra. Alright, so that's pretty much it for Sagat. Just to review, most Sagat players like to stay away, throw fireballs for most of the match, wait for you to jump in, and then do an anti-air kick like that, and then do cancel into the ultra. Or they wait for you to get even closer, then they'll do a tiger uppercut, focus dash cancel, and then do the juggle into the ultra. That's pretty much most of his tactics, and like I said, there's also, they'll try to lock it down with shorts, keep him just outside of their block range with the tiger knee. It's not too complicated, and that's why I've said in a lot of my videos, oh, you know, Sagat's overpowered, Sagat's ridiculous. It's because it's not that hard. All you really need to do is master his special moves and the timing of some of his short links, and then you're good to go. It's so simple, the gameplay. And the thing that makes me angry is this cancel is so easy to do. I mean, it's so simple, and he frequently gets to do it over and over and around, and it pretty much does massive damage, as you can see. So that is why Sagat is considered to be one of the best characters in Street Fighter 4 right now. Is he overpowered? Well, we won't really know that until people have played the game enough and they know the matchups well enough. But in my opinion, he's pretty damn good. So that is it. I will see you guys next time.